name is Deola. I'm a designer. Well, people would call me a veteran, having been in the business for 25 years. For me, it feels like I'm almost beginning things all over again because there is just so much more that I can do, so much more that I know that I have the potentials to create. So I really honestly do not feel old at all in the business. I feel very fortunate to still be around at this time. For me, every day is a new day to reinterpret. I would say it's almost like Discovery Channel for me because every single day seems to bring something new. I know that it's been tough, especially doing what I'm doing in this kind of environment. I have had to be an inventor and I have had to be an innovator. And so therefore, the level of my creativity has had to be very, very high. So for me, I think that the journey it's been good so far. I'm very grateful to God. I want women who wear my clothes to feel confident, to feel that they can go out to achieve anything that they would like to achieve. Whatever it is they've set for themselves to achieve, I want to feel that I'm part of that process by making them look good, so that as they look good on the outside, I clothe their minds as well from the inside. I think that I am able to keep doing fresh things every year and with each collection because the universe is filled with so much, and there's always regeneration of different things and there's always evolution. So I keep growing with each new wave or change. The Deola Sagoe brand is high-end, it's luxury, it's bespoke because of the nature of the kind of work that goes into each and every single piece. This is what you would expect of any luxury brand anywhere around the world. And actually now, Deola Sagoe is rebranding as Deola because I want the essence of that Deola to come out a lot more in the clothing. Deola is the name that I was born with and christened with, and there's so much to that name that I want to bring it to bear more in the clothing. The Deola brand retains still the attention to detail. It also retains the heritage that comes with my use of Aso-Oke, which is the haute couture fabric of Africa, being handmade and being woven on time-honored looms that date back to the 11th century. So Deola would represent all that. Deola would also still represent sheer luxury and even more so now, lifestyle. Well, when it comes to heroine, my mother, my late mother, Elizabeth Wura-Olaojo, stands out amongst so many women, not because she's my mother. I know that every daughter loves her mother, at least most daughters do. But my mother really was an outstanding lady. She went about doing her things very, very quietly, but she was a woman of action, a woman who was filled with so much love, so much faith, but a lot of action to back up whatever it is she had faith in. It was from my mother that I learnt most of what I know now in fashion. Before her death in 2003, my mother, it was who used to encourage me when I would be there, drape me and say, yes, it's beautiful. And she would stand there in awe, looking at her child, and will always remain my greatest heroine. Key to how I keep on reinventing myself as well is the fact that I have 3 gorgeous daughters who are very artistic themselves and who keep on bringing the new things that are happening outside in their world that is just evolving and growing into my world, so that my own world doesn't just get stayed and stagnant. Because also my spirit is young as well. I don't think I feel a day older than about 20 or 21. So I have this joie de vivre for life, you know, and that is brought to bear in all the things that I do. My weaknesses as a person, I think, majorly would be that I tend to be impatient sometimes. I want things to happen like yesterday, and as such, I can push people into making sure that some goal that I am trying to achieve is done in a time that is a little bit unreasonable. So I would say that impatience sometimes can be my weakness. I believe that by far the most rewarding experience in the whole of my career was when I was able to break through with authentic African fabrics, the Aso-Oke, to be able to take it onto the global stage because of the research that I had done into the fabric. I was able to render the fabric then and even now in ways that are globally acceptable and in ways that even our own people love and appreciate. For starters, there has to be a regulatory body that ensures that the quality of the crop of whether it be designers, tailors, and the like are properly classified and have what it merits to be exactly what they call themselves. The fashion industry as well has got to be structured, properly structured. In Nigeria, we still have a problem with production. We have a problem when it comes to manufacturing. The fashion industry can only be successful and be a high income earner when one is able to make commercial quantities and one is able to be sure of retail and distribution. When these things have been achieved in this country, that is when we would say that our fashion industry is indeed growing. This year that marks the 25th year that I've been in fashion, there is going to be a collaboration between Vlisco and the Deola brand. That should be sometime in about May of this year. Vlisco will be launching new products and we would be doing this together.